Hello and welcome to the Learn and Talk English podcast. Today we've got two exciting real-world winter stories lined up just for you. In our first story, we'll tackle the all-too-familiar battle of the thermostat. Should you turn up the heat, or just throw on another sweater so you don't run up the heating bill? We'll talk about what happens when it's freezing at home and why some people worry they might catch a cold if the house isn't warm enough. You'll also learn about different heating systems, like central heating and older furnaces, and discover what to do when the temperature becomes unbearable.
Then, in our second story, we'll move from chilly homes to office hallways as we discuss the art of asking for a raise. You'll hear about prestigious firms, economic downturns, and the negative impact of shrinking sales. But don't worry. We've got strategies to help you demonstrate your loyalty and proactiveness when it's time to ask your boss to take your hard work into consideration. You'll also pick up expressions like brain drain and beat around the bush, so you can sound more confident and natural in any salary negotiation.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to talk about winter heating woes and workplace salary discussions like a native speaker. So get comfortable, grab a hot drink, and listen in. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single word of these valuable tips and expressions. Let's jump right in. Welcome everyone to the Learn and Talk English podcast.
We are your co-hosts for today.
It's great to have you here with us. Today, we have two simple stories for you about wintertime.
First, we will talk about staying warm at home.
Then, we will talk about asking your boss for more money.
Let's get started.
Story 1. Turn up the thermostat.
Imagine a cold winter night. A young person named Alex goes to the thermostat.
The thermostat is the thing on the wall that changes the temperature in your house.
Alex wants to make the house warmer. Alex wants to turn up the heat.
Turn up the heat means to make the house warmer.
But then, Alex's father comes in. The father says, "Don't turn up the heat."
The father is worried about the money. He doesn't want to run up our heating bill.
To run up the heating bill means to use a lot of heat and have to pay a lot of money.
Alex feels very cold. Alex says, "It's freezing in here. I can see my breath."
Freezing means very, very cold.
Alex is afraid to catch a cold.
To catch a cold means to become sick.
But the father says no. He tells Alex to wear a warm sweater.
The father says that a long time ago, they did not have central heating.
Central heating is a system that makes the whole house warm.
They only had an old furnace in one room.
A furnace is a machine that makes heat. It is often older.
The father says, if you were cold, you used a blanket. It was simple.
Sometimes, one person in the house feels very cold. They think it is unbearable.
Unbearable means too difficult to handle or feel.
But another person worries about the cost of the heat. It can be hard to find the right temperature. Remember these words: thermostat, turn up the heat, run up the heating bill, freezing, catch a cold, central heating, and furnace. Story 2. Can we talk about my salary?
Now, let's talk about something else that can be difficult. Asking your boss for a raise.
A raise is when you get more money for your job.
Imagine a woman named Sarah. She works at a prestigious firm.
A prestigious firm is a company that is well known and respected.
Sarah has worked there for 5 years. She always works hard.
But now, there is an economic downturn.
An economic downturn is when the economy is not doing well, and businesses may have problems.
The company has had a negative impact on sales.
A negative impact means that sales have gone down.
Sarah is very loyal to the company.
Loyalty means that she is faithful and supports the company.
She is also proactive.
Proactive means that she takes action and does things before she is asked.
Sarah wants her boss to take into consideration all her hard work.
To take into consideration means to think about something when making a decision.
She is worried about a brain drain.
A brain drain is when good workers leave a company.
Sarah talks to her boss. She does not beat around the bush.
To beat around the bush means to not talk directly about what you want to say.
Sarah asks her boss for a raise.
At first, her boss hesitates because of the economic downturn.
But the boss knows Sarah is important. The boss gives Sarah a 10% raise and more vacation time.
Sarah is happy and feels appreciated.
Remember these phrases: raise, prestigious firm, economic downturn, negative impact, loyalty, proactiveness, take into consideration, brain drain, and beat around the bush.
It is important to show your boss all the good things you have done. It is also good to choose the right time to ask.
Wrap up and takeaways.
We hope you liked our 2 winter stories. These words and phrases can help you in your daily English.
Please try to use words like thermostat, central heating, run up the bill, and phrases like asking for a raise and taking something into consideration. The more you use them, the easier they will become.
Thank you for listening to the Learn and Talk English podcast.
We would love to hear from you. Have you ever argued about the thermostat? Or have you asked for a raise?
Please leave your stories and questions in the comments.
Don't forget to like this episode
Please subscribe to our podcast.
and share this with your friends if it was helpful.
Stay tuned for more episodes of the Learn and Talk English podcast. Keep practicing your English. Goodbye for now.